on TMZ.
Okay, Donald Trump, he is about to grace the cover of another magazine, Bad Parenting.
Yeah, according to Congresswoman Ilhan Omar,
President Trump doesn't know if he's going to attend his son's wedding.
The worst parent in the world.
It's a small ceremony.
Yeah, but a small ceremony, your dad should probably still attend.
Why is a wedding important? Charles didn't invite me to his wedding, and I have not held that against him.
No, but Charles didn't want you to go.
Paramedics race to NASCAR legend Kyle Busch on Wednesday.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, coughing up some blood.
As we now know, the NASCAR legend died Thursday. He just raced in a NASCAR Truck Series race on the 15th.
So that's the Friday before he died?
Yes, and he wins the thing. They're interviewing him after the race.
Why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is.
And it actually was his last. It's eerie.
Everybody's favorite bad boy, Tom Hardy, is living up to his reputation because he was reportedly fired from his TV show Mobland. But here's the thing, it only makes me want him more.
Me too.
I love a bad boy.
He actually shoulder checked me once, Tom Hardy. I was an extra in Venom. He shoulder checks these teens on the street. I was one of the teens.
You jealous?
I'm so jealous right now.
Dance Moms legend Abby Lee Miller hosted our TMZ Hollywood brunch bus.
Robbie Lee is in the house.
She also gave you a gift, a signed photo. She also gave me this to give to you.
Oh, give me a break.
Put it on.
I've got an individual that's shortness of breath, very hot, thinks he's going to pass out, coughing up some blood.
That's the 911 call that led to NASCAR legend Kyle Busch being rushed to the hospital just one day before his shocking and tragic death at the age of 41.
He was at a racing simulator preparing for an upcoming race, and they really paint a dire picture as they are basically pleading for help to get there as quick as possible. So this happens on Wednesday. Thursday morning, we find out that he is in the hospital with what his racing team called a severe illness.
An official cause of death has not been released, but there were signs of trouble going back to May 10th when Kyle, suffering from a sinus issue, radioed his crew during a race saying he needs the doctor.
Tell him I need him after the race, please. Boss, I'm gonna need a shot. Copy.
He must have started feeling better because on May 15th,
he races in a NASCAR Truck Series race and he wins the thing.
So that's the Friday before he died?
Yes.
Or why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is.
And it actually was his last. It's eerie.
Do you cough up blood when you have pneumonia?
I think you can. It is strange, though, for somebody at 41 years old to die of pneumonia.
That's actually going around right now. This flu, it's been turning into pneumonia for a lot of people. And it gets really bad really fast.
We'll learn more in the coming days. For now, all we can do is honor an extraordinary man who leaves behind a loving family and legions of fans.
This guy loved racing. He has more wins across the different NASCAR series than any driver ever. I mean, just to be a NASCAR driver, you're obviously one of the best race car drivers in the world, but he truly was a legend, one of the absolute best.
Godspeed, Kyle. Don't slow down.
Ben Stiller was at the Knicks Game 2 win over the Cavs. He got the best video that you have ever seen a fan get at a sporting event. It is absolute cinema. Look how good this looks.
It's really good.
With an iPhone?
I mean, what is it supposed to look like? He's sitting on the court, he's rich, and he has a brand new iPhone. Like, what is it supposed to look like?
We're the new Lakers, I hate to tell you. Like, our celebrities are the best.
You don't play there.
I would like to.
You don't even live in the state.
Siobhan, the Knicks are an irrelevant franchise.
They are not. What the heck?
They are an irrelevant franchise.
We're playing in the
Harvey,
Eastern
do you know there are
Conference.
4 teams who have not won a championship in the last 55 years, and the Knicks are one of them?
You
They're
cannot
irrelevant.
say that we're an irrelevant.
Now you're doing it. You also don't play there or live in New York.
30 years ago.
You've lived here longer than you lived there.
Shut up. That doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, that's Stephen Colbert dancing it up at the after party following the final episode of his show. One that drew out legions of fans, huge celebrity guests, and a performance with Paul McCartney. Goodbye, I say hello. They even brought up members of the staff for one final goodbye. Who wouldn't think this is just the sweetest thing? Oh, hello, Donald.
Trump posted, Colbert is finally finished at CBS. Amazing that he lasted so long. No talent, no ratings, no life. He was like a dead person. You could take any person off of the street and they would be better than this total jerk. Thank goodness he's finally gone.
There are people who are thin-skinned that don't show it. And he's just decided to show everything about who he is. And he doesn't care. It's fascinating.
But not even Trump could stop the celebration because more stars showed up to the after party. Drew Barrymore, Anderson Cooper, and what's a party without Steve Buscemi, right? Even Gayle King was there.
I love Gayle King. She shows up to everything. I've never seen anybody go out as much.
Oh, stop. You're exaggerating. She only went to a Broadway opening, a Hearst magazine event, the Survivor finale, and the Colbert finale in the last 4 days. Dear God, her dry cleaning bill must be enormous. All in all, despite getting the axe, Colbert definitely left on a high note.
There was no bitterness. It was just sort of a joyful celebration.
And to all the people who said Colbert didn't connect with a younger audience, tell that to Dick Cavett. Thanks for the years of entertainment, Stephen.
And let's do it, y'all.
Everybody's favorite bad boy, Tom Hardy, is living up to his reputation because he was reportedly just fired from his TV show Mobland. They shot season 2, it's about to come out. Allegedly, he got into a lot of fights with the producers. He showed up late to set, he changed dialogue, and one of the producers threatened to quit, and Paramount decided that they would fire Tom.
They went with the producer instead of Tom Hardy?
Yes, completely.
Whoa!
But here's the thing. It only makes me want him more. He's just, it really does.
You love a bad boy.
Yeah, I love a bad boy.
He actually shoulder checked me once.
Where did you run into Tom Hardy?
I was an extra in Venom, and he's very intense.
Oh, tell us, what happened?
So I was in a scene at the end of the movie where I walked by him, but we did a few different versions, and he shoulder checks these teens on the street. I was one of the teens, and he grabs our backpacks, and he like shakes one of us and everything.
You jealous?
I am so jealous right now.
I mean, I would think any parent would want to be there for their child's important day, and getting married is a pretty important day.
That's Congressperson Ilhan Omar discussing the most important day in any father's life, your 48-year-old adult son's second wedding.
Jacob in D.C. caught up with her on Capitol Hill and asked her about Donald Trump missing his son's, Donald Jr.'s wedding.
I said, you know, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things.
Which is why Ilhan Omar doesn't hold it against Trump for not being able to make it.
Worst parent in the world.
Now, in all fairness, though, she was laughing when she said that, so.
Why is it such a big deal that he doesn't go to a second wedding?
Well, also, can I tell you, it's in the Bahamas.
Right, it's a destination wedding. It's a small event.
Yeah, so maybe we can cut the press some slack on this wedding thing, huh?
You know, you can't get upset about everything. I mean, here's the deal. His kids love him.
Yeah, but this is America, where we have to fight everyone to the death over even the smallest disagreement.
It's like, we have gotten to a point where you're either 100% for somebody or 100% their enemy. And you can't have, like, shades of anything anymore in this country.
And besides, does it really matter if someone doesn't go to a wedding?
Charles didn't invite me to his wedding, and I have not held that against him.
No, but Charles didn't want you to go.
Bottom line, Trump can't be at the wedding because important things are happening.
Well, he finds time to golf when there are important things that are happening.
Hey, weddings come and go, but hitting the back nine is forever. So, thanks, Ilhan Omar, and sorry you can't make it to the wedding, Mr. President.
Dance Moms legend Abby Lee Miller hosted our TMZ brunch bus, our Hollywood one, our new Hollywood one. The whole bus was packed with her super fans.
9 and 10, we just won again.
We asked her if any celebrities slide into her DMs.
John Stamos. He photoshopped me into all of his pictures with Neil Patrick Harris. FaceTube thing.
She also gave you a gift, a signed photo, and it says, Harvey, point your feet.
Oh, a dance thing?
And then I don't know if this was for you or not, but she also gave me this to give to you.
Oh, give me a break.
You gotta wear it. It's rude. Harvey, it's rude not to wear a gift.
Harvey, have you learned nothing?
Coming up, the body cam video for Britney Spears' DUI arrest. Wow, it was a full show that she unintentionally put on. So at one point, she says to the officers,
You can come to my house, I'll make you food and lasagna or whatever you want.
God, what the heck?
Plus,
we now know what song Harry Styles was listening to when he lost his virginity. More specifically, he says he lost it just to the intro.
Oh, that's it. It's your first time. That's all you get through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You don't get much further.
Yeah.
coming up.
There is this viral dad and daughter duo on Instagram. When he came to pick his daughter up from school, Drake was in the car.
Be right back.
I take Lamictal and Prozac every morning, okay? I'm like a Stepford wife.
There's only one word that can be used to describe the body cam video of Britney Spears' DUI arrest.
Wow. It was a full show that she unintentionally put on.
Like when the officer warned her that driving under the influence could have grave consequences.
You could be charged with murder. Do you understand that? Sure, I know. My mom accidentally killed a man on a bike. Okay. Now I'm just going to read you what's called. I never did that before.
And it may sound like she's making this up,
but it happened, and I totally forgot about this, that Lynn in 1975 accidentally hit a cyclist.
Which is not only tragic, but a strange thing to say in response to a DUI arrest.
You think I'm bad? My mom killed somebody.
Britney also thought her prescription drug use was no big deal compared to other people she knows.
The officer also said something about making sure you don't do drugs. And she says, oh, I don't do drugs. And we're not saying who it is, but she says, oh, this person does cocaine.
Cocaine and all that kind of stuff does.
But the strangest Britney comment is the offer she made to the cops.
You can come to my house, I'll make you food and lasagna or whatever you want.
That is showing some hospitality to your arresting officer. She's not trying to buy them off, she's trying to feed them. Who doesn't want a big tray of lasagna?
You guys would actually eat something that Britney Spears cooked?
I would. White people lasagna is the best.
White people lasagna. Enjoy the raisins. Good job throwing everyone you know to the wolves, Britney.
How come my mom got away with everything?
So Drake is still celebrating the release of his 3 albums, Iceman, Maid of Honor, and Habibti. There is this viral dad and daughter duo on Instagram. Basically, the dad picks his daughter up from school, and every time he picks her up, he's playing a Drake song. She hops in the car, and she knows every single word. So Drake got wind of this, and when he came to pick his daughter up from school, Drake was in the car.
This man needs no introduction!
And she got to sing with her idol.
And what? Hey!
Not only that, he also bought the family a new Escalade.
The gimmicks people use to sell.
Why is this bad? This is awesome.
No, it's great.
You guys don't have anything you love so much?
When you did the Pips woo-woo to Midnight Train to Georgia with Gladys Knight, you lost your mind.
On that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Here we go.
Woo, woo! Yeah, I love that.
And now it's time to play What Song Did Harry Styles Lose His Virginity To? Man, our games get weirder and weirder, don't they? Hit it!
Is it a group?
It is a group.
Is it a boy band?
It is not a boy band.
Oh, Backstreet Boys.
Hello, that's a boy band. We're starting to see why you took the bronze on Jeopardy! Any other guesses on what band Harry punched his V card to?
Nickelback.
No.
Oh, Train!
As sexy as Drops of Jupiter makes us all feel, that's a no. So, tell us, Harry!
I lost my virginity to talk show host.
All right, it's Talk Show Host by Radiohead. Or more specifically...
I lost my virginity to the intro of Talk Show host.
It's your first time, that's all you get through. Yeah.
He was presenting an award to Tom York, and he was just saying how much Radiohead has inspired his career.
Without exit music, there would be no watermelon sugar. Imagine that.
We couldn't possibly, because that's a real hookup song. whereas Radiohead songs...
That's a real hipster first leg. Like, it's like Radiohead is like artistic music.
Radiohead is cool. Everybody thinks it's cool.
You're doing it to Karma Police?
That's how you cry during sex, not just after it. So, thanks, Harry. Maybe you can make it past the intro of talk show host on your wedding night. Wink, wink.
Radiohead is my favorite band. Thank you, Tom, forever.
We live in times where there's like a lot of controversy over how the role celebrities should play in our politics, whether they should run, whether they should endorse, is it helpful? So we asked Ro Khanna, who is a congressman from California. Jacob caught up with him from TMZ DC and said,
is there any celebrity that you think should definitely run for office?
And I actually thought he'd like deflect and say celebrities shouldn't be running for office.
Well, I thought he would say we've already had our fill of that.
But instead he leaps at it.
Richard Gere was in my office and he has such a commitment to human rights. Jon Stewart, I'm such a fan of Jon Stewart. Mark Ruffalo is another person I admire. He worked with me on stopping the Yemen war.
And I thought it was pretty interesting because he could have said this is bad for politics.
I'll tell you, I'm having a problem with DC. We got Charlie and Jacob are there. We're paying them every week, and the Congress keeps going away. They've had more vacations since Jacob's been there than I've had in 2 years.
They're not on vacation, though. They're visiting their constituents.
What are they doing? Filling potholes?
I have a thing this weekend where my congressman is gonna throw a fair in the park, and I'm gonna go.
Get out.
Who's your congressman?
Who's your congressman?
Brad something.
Coming up.
Nicki Minaj made a surprise appearance at Elon Musk's Starbase facility, where SpaceX tried to launch a mega rocket into space. There was a technical malfunction, so they couldn't launch the rocket.
What happened with the launch? Like, it counts down to 0, and then they go, whoops.
That's actually exactly what happened.
I just noticed your shirt. You've got the right swag.
Nicki Minaj made a surprise appearance at Elon Musk's Starbase facility, where SpaceX tried to launch a mega rocket into space. There was a technical malfunction, so they couldn't launch the rocket. They had to...
Failure to launch.
Listen, all the Barbs were so happy because Nicki popped out just with an outfit, basically. And everyone on Twitter was being like, Nicki just stepped out at the SpaceX event. They weren't even calling it like a rocket launch.
What happened with the launch? Like, it counts down to 0, and then they go, whoops.
That's actually exactly what happened.
So she's standing there waiting for it, and then they just go, oh, our bad.
Yeah, so she was interviewed by one of like the SpaceX staffers, and during the interview, they were like 6 minutes till launch. She was so excited.
6 minutes left?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, but
Yes.
this is historic. A major shout out to Elon. Elon, thank you for everything that you're doing for humanity.
When I was going to do an Objectified episode with him, that didn't work. The first, I think, 3 rockets he said that they launched blew up. Somebody gave him these dice, and the rocket launched successfully. So every launch, he holds these dice.
But this one, it didn't work.
Well, it didn't blow up either.
That's a twisted way of thinking about luck.
Coming up.
Pardon my takes. One of Barstool's biggest podcasts, they were doing an interview, and in the middle of the interview, one of their producers off camera farted.
We thought you guys were playing the best ball in the NFC South at the end.
Pardon my take. So it's one of Barstool's biggest podcasts. So they were doing an interview with Kellen Moore, who's the head coach of the Saints. And in the middle of the interview, one of their producers off camera farted.
We thought you guys were playing the best ball in the NFC South at the end.
I think there's parts to it.
Kellen Moore's talking, and the hosts are like trying to hold in their laughter, and then finally they're just like,
Carry on some big roles moving forward.
Yeah, Hank, by the way, just farted.
Hank,
I think everyone heard it. Who was that? Who farted?
What, you love farts, though?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just weird.
Are you over fart?
No, I'm not even over farts.
No, you want to normalize office farting. You've said that before, yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
Well, she wouldn't call that out?
Yeah, I would definitely call it out, yeah.
Well, you haven't been to my office.
Yeah, sometimes Derek's office stinks.
Sometimes Jason's office, dude.
Sometimes you go in these guys' offices and they give you this look like, don't come in.
You walk into Jason's office and your eyes water, dude. And he's like, busy, hold my 2 o'clocks.
At the end.